welcome back. I'm Josefa Salinas. With me today, Dawn Osborne. But we just like to call her Dawn because she's in the light of being Dawn. And she has transformed herself from being the daughter of a superstar to a nonprofit guru, is what we like to call her, to now a life coach. So Dawn, talk to me about that transition, because when you talk about this now, you light up. You used to light up about nonprofits, but it wasn't like this beam of light. It was like work that you did.
Right.
Now when you talk about your work of being a life coach, your face lights up, your whole body lights up.
Well, there's a huge difference. I think the difference is with the nonprofits, I'm providing a service and they are able to touch the people. With the life coaching, I am able to actually touch people and change lives individually and in small groups. And so I think my gifts are able to speak through. My gifts have always worked with the nonprofit organizations because I listen to the challenge or problem, and then I would translate that into words on paper that would raise millions of dollars to affect change. When I started with the executive directors who didn't know how to run their organizations, we started unpacking what's the challenge you're having here with running it like a business. A lot of times their challenge was that their life was out of order. And so we would start putting those pieces back together. And so as we put those pieces together, I would get excited because this is change. Oh my gosh. You're reading the 4 agreements. You're reading the Slide Edge. You're implementing the things in Think and Grow Rich, which is changing your life. It's changing your trajectory. You're not just looking for the next grant. You're actually manifesting money now into your business and into your life. You're creating multiple income streams for your organization, but you're also creating multiple income streams for yourself. A lot of my clients were becoming authors, and they were following other passions and removing fears because of the work that we were doing in the executive coaching. And that was thrilling to me. And then the referrals started coming. And so now I had all of these people that wanted the life coaching. So I was like, I should probably get certified in this. And then I went to get certified in the institution that I got certified was like, you've been doing this for a while.
Because you could kind of be teaching the class.
And so it just kind of evolved. And when you write curriculum for grants, you're writing lessons. And so I found myself writing lessons for my coaching clients. And it's wonderful to take a young woman who has been abused or is coming out of a marriage and give them tools to transform their life to where they want to go. So I have I call them my tools for transformation, and to ignite or set someone on a path of discovery with those tools it's life altering for me, because I get to watch the change happen. And that's why you see the light, because it's like, oh, it's fun. I get paid to do it, and we change lives all at the same time, and that to me is everything. I don't mind my phone ringing. Sometimes when I was working with nonprofits and I'd get a call and a system's not working or an audit is coming, those aren't fun calls.
Right.
But the calls, even with the challenges that my life coaching clients have, we work through them, and it's real, and it's people, and it's life. More than just the word life coaching, it's life. It breathes life into me because I get to breathe life into people all day, every day.
So how do you stay centered? Because, in giving all this energy coming out of you that you're giving to other people and helping them order their lives up and keeping them self-centered, how does Dawn stay centered? Where does your battery get recharged?
Oh, I don't live far from the ocean. I'm always at the beach. That recharges me. I do a lot of work with crystals. From life coaching, I've started doing energy work. And so I use healing crystals, and so that works for me. And meditation is everything, And being able to do the life coaching and consult with my nonprofit organizations, it gives me the time to push pause, which I don't think people do, right? And so I do sunrise sessions with clients, and we call it At Dawn with Dawn, right? And in those sessions, it's really about breathing and pushing pause, but setting your day with the intention of pushing pause throughout the day. And so I practice what I preach, I guess. And I ground myself. I use the earth to ground myself. I'm very much into the holistic methods of healing.
So how does one push pause in a busy day? Because I know I can hear out in the audience, I can hear them going, yeah, right, she doesn't understand. I have kids, I have to work, I have to cook, and then my husband comes home. So how does one find time to push pause in a life like that?
You make time. So I have a series that I teach with the city of Los Angeles on self-care. We don't take care of ourselves. This is where all the stress comes in. This is where dis-ease comes in. So people don't understand that disease is just dis-ease. And so you have to create the ease in your life. Everyone can stop and push pause for 5 minutes. Take the time. Don't use Instagram today for a change, right? or use Instagram for 15 minutes less and take 3 5-minute breaks to breathe at random times throughout the day, just to stop and breathe and gather yourself. People jump from phone call to phone call and take the frustration from one call to the next. If you just stop and pause, just breathe, or just go outside and walk around your office building. Why not? You're on a phone call that you don't really want to be on, listening to some gossip that you don't really need to listen to. Instead of that, it's time management, but it's not. It's choice. Choose better.
Choose self.
Choose self.
And it's not being selfish to choose self.
It's being selfless to choose self, because if you empty your tank, you have nothing else to give. It doesn't matter whether it's corporate America or you're working with kids or you're going home to your family. If you empty your tank and you don't have anything to give, you're going to be snappy with your kids. You might be snappy with your secretary. You have to be able to, and if you want to continue to give, you have to recharge. And that is just as simple as those 3 5-minute breaks.
So how about some social media? Because I know everybody's out there going, okay, how do I find her? How do I find her? Where do we find Dawn the Life Coach?
Okay, so my Instagram is at Do Drops of Wisdom. So it's a play on my name, D-O, and then Drops of Wisdom.
Do Drops of Wisdom.
Do Drops of Wisdom.
Dawn, at Dawn with Dawn?
At Dawn with Dawn, we're launching that. That's going to be, I'm still playing around with it. I'm working with some of my branding experts to find out whether we're going to do just radio or if we're going to do TV. I think we're just going to do a podcast to start. And because the At Dawn with Dawn sessions are sessions that I do with my clients all across the country, where my mother named me Dawn, so I'm always up at 4 a.m., right?
Well, it has been a pleasure to have you here. Promise you'll come back.
I promise I'll come back.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being with us. And we'll see you again right here on the Josefa Salinas Show.